pick up where I left off in the last video, at least the last Skyrim VR video I did. We talked about some of the couple items you can get that make playing the game easier, not necessarily breaking it, but making it so you can play the game how you want to, rather than having to fit in kind of some of the uh, the designed classes, I guess, that the game seems to want to put you in at times. So first thing we'll do is talk about the last item, just because that one and this one are going to go really hand in hand. So the first one, if you haven't watched it yet, it's available, and it's called the Black Star. Here we go. You'll go through that other video, tells you how to get it and everything, but at the end of the day, it's a soul gem, which is a gem that can hold a soul that is reusable, because whenever you use one of these to either recharge a weapon or enchant an item or something like that, they disappear and they're gone forever. Whereas this one you can refill and use over and over and over. Now, the drawback to that is there's only a few ways that you can actually get a soul into that, or even a soul gem. There is a spell that is called Trap Soul, I believe. That's conjuration. Yeah, bounds. Nope. I say I would know this, but I don't know. Soul Trap. That was reversed there. Soul Trap. The drawback to this is you actually have to cast it on something, and then you have to kill it within the time frame, depending on the level of the spell. So in this case, you have to fight something, cast this on it, and then kill it within the next 60 seconds. And if you do, then you'll get the soul. So not an ideal way, because one, obviously you have to cast it, so if you're already a magic user, you're going to be out some magic, or if you're a big knucklehead fighter, you're not going to want to switch out your weapons and do that, but that's pretty much going to be the most all-around way to do that. The other way to do it is, if you are adept at conjuration, there is a perk right here, Mystic Binding, that whenever you use a bound weapon, so that's one of the weapons that you actually summon with magic, sorry, right here, Soul Stealer, whenever you kill something like that, it will automatically Soul Trap on it. So much better than having to stop, cast a spell, then switch and everything like that. But as you can see, this is pretty high up, a third of the way up on the soul or the conjuration tree here. So if you're, again, trying to be a meathead, sword and board type character, you're probably not going to want to take the time to go all the way up on that. So the solution here, because again, we want those souls, we want to be able to use that Black Star because it's a really great item to have, save you some money, save you some digging around and carrying a whole bunch of soul gems unnecessarily, is the Mace of Molag Bal. That's what we're going to get tonight. It's a great weapon for what we're just talking about, but it's also kind of good all around. So even if you want to be the meathead, it's a good one-handed mace. If you want to be a magic guy, there's some benefits to it too that I'll go over once we get it and see the actual stats. So most importantly, how do you do this? Well, last time we played, right over here's your starting area. We went all the way up there and all the way up to the college, so pretty much the northeastern corner of the map, and that's where we got the Black Star. So it's not too bad, especially if you're going to the College of Magic, which is right there. You probably could have got that naturally just doing quests and stuff early on. The mace that we're after today, though, is all the way over here on the west side of the map in the city of Markarth. All the way over here. It took me basically a couple hours of playing in the way that I play, at least, which is stopping and identifying all these things and fighting and looting all that stuff. But anyway, it took me a good couple hours to get over here by foot, so maybe plan ahead for that. But once you get into Markarth, that's where we are now. When you first get in, you're going to see some nonsense happening, a murder take place and all that stuff. You don't really need to worry about that. One thing you do need to know is you have to come in daytime, so like between 8 a.m., maybe 8 p.m., something like that, because the quest will not trigger unless somebody's standing in a certain spot. If you do get here in the middle of the night, like I just did, The inn is right there. So here's the main gate. The inn is to your left, and where we're going to go is actually straight ahead. So we'll go ahead and trigger that and do this quest.
Troubler? So you don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house?
Here we go.
Seen anyone enter or leave?
I just got to town.
I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
Ooh, tricksters. Here we go. After you, sir. Abandoned house. That is the house. So if you walk by abandoned house and this...
No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here.
This guy's not here,
But the people I asked say no one...
it's probably too late. I'll keep looting to a minimum.
Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way.
He says getting the second chest. I don't know if I can come back.
That's it. Something's inside the house.
I'll just keep following this guy. Alright.
Come out. We know you're here.
I heard whispering back there.
There's another door. See if you can get it open.
Yep, definitely whispering. You talking about this one?
Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Whoa!
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
You first. Come on. Let's go. Get out of my head, Daedra.
Oh. Oh, the chairs are stacked.
Kill or you will die.
I can't die here. The Daedra has us. It's you or me. Poof!
So you have to fight this guy. Do I not have anything to... Alright.
Yes. Your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down.
Sure. Sure. Further down. So we had to kill that guy. That was a... we kill him or he kills us. So if you're trying to be a good little two-shoes, this is probably not the quest for you.
Yes. Further. Into the bowels.
Nah, that's what... No, I can't say it.
So close. Your prize is waiting.
Creepy. So there's the mace.
Fool. Did you think Molag Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you?
I mean, it would have been nice.
What do you see from that little cage? Speak. Yes, it's an altar. Men would come and sacrifice the wretched in my name. The weak would be punished by the strong. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate the altar until you came. Revenge? No. I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethiah's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing, captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
Okay. So... guess I'll go. Now, the thing I'm not sure of at this point, which may have to do an edit if it doesn't work out, is hopefully this is one of those quests where they actually tell you where to go and not just you figure it out at some point. Because I know there's kind of some of those like that where the next place you gotta go is kind of a random. See, it all looks like good stuff, but really it's just food and drink. Bed. All this stuff. Junk. Alright. Alright, good. I think we got a quest marker here. So we're gonna go back out of town. Don't say anything about the guy that we left back there.
Yes.
No. Hopefully, we got a marker. Fingers crossed. I believe right here. And it's a place I've been to already. That is even better. Alright. So we're just gonna... What? Yes, on fast travel. Oh, that was weird. I don't know if this is exactly where I need to be, but it's pretty darn close. Also, should have been more prepared. Yeah, okay. Ah! That was easy. I already cleared this area out, so this dude's just kind of hanging out. I can't imagine I just missed him last time.
You there? Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty Lowgrove while he sits tied and helpless.
You need some face cream, dude.
Rescue? No one knew where I was when I was taken. Who sent you?
Yo, mama.
The Dark Mistress sent you? Ha! Now tell me the one about the troll. So, the King of Corruption sends his messenger to challenge me. Very well. I will meet with Molag Bal, and I will venerate his altar and believe his name as I did before.
Go get him, girl.
Cut me loose, minion of the Hated One. I need to get to Markarth.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Oh, freedom. Now get out of my way. I have a task to attend to.
So I got lucky. I actually came across this camp going to Markarth, like I mentioned earlier. I cleaned everything out. Apparently stuff doesn't respawn. You can either just follow behind him if you want. I'm going to look around for some chicken eggs, apparently. But then you can just kind of fast travel back. You'll travel at about the same speed. No biggie. So back to Markarth. This is gonna be a really quick one. Alright, so he should be here by now.
My favorite drinking buddy.
Yeah.
Let's get some meat.
That's me. Yeah, he's already in here. So we're going back to the abandoned house. See this knucklehead. Hey! Ring around the rosy, dude. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Molag Bal, you think you can best Boethiah's faithful? I have won this contest before.
Ah, but I have my own champion this time, Logrolf.
What? You?
Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness. Crush the spirit from Logrolf's bones. Make him bend to me.
Kinky. So, this is kind of a... what I did.
Do your worst, monster.
Well, I would like to... Alright. So here's the cool thing, is you don't actually have to use the mace on him.
Never submit.
You mortals and your frail, pathetic bodies. Try it again.
Big.
Pay for this. No more. No more. I submit, Molag Bal. I submit.
You bend to me.
Yes.
You pledge your soul to me.
Yes.
You forsake the weak and pitiful Boethia.
Yes.
You're mine now, Logrolf. Kill him.
No more. No. I don't want to die. No.
The Mace of Molag Bal. I give you its true power, mortal. When your enemies lie broken and bloody before you, know that I will be watching. Now, I have a soul in oblivion that needs claiming. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
And that's how you get the mace, which is also probably one of the coolest looking weapons in the game. And the benefit to it that I mentioned earlier that you'll want to use with the Black Star yep, don't need that anymore, is this. So you're doing damage like you would with any other mace, but you also cast Soul Trap, or Trap Soul, every time you swing it, so that's going to fill up your Black Star. And then you're also draining either Stamina, which is what the muscle heads use, or you're draining Magicka, which is what, of course, the wizards use. So doesn't do a ton of damage as compared to some of the other weapons, at least base damage, but then you're going to be making it so they can't attack you, and you're going to be able to fill up your stars. So that is why with the Black Star you have basically an infinite number of soul gems with very little effort. And again, it's probably one of the coolest looking ones. So if you just hang it up in your house somewhere, it's a good one to have. So that's it. We got lucky with having to find this guy. But even if he was still surrounded, you just have to go in, kill some guys that are wearing like bone armor and stuff like that. Nothing crazy. Save him, come back. But, that's about it.